Robin wants me out of here this weekend, so I'm going to head over to the Carlisle auction in Lakeland. They got some good stuff, some real interesting stuff there. Some funky stuff like I like. So I'm putting together a few culls from my herd that I'll trade, give a little bit of difference, get better cars. And then there's some auction cars there. There's some one-of-a-kind stuff, which I really like. They got a super stretch limousine convertible that's like a presidential stretch. That car would be me. I'd love to buy that car. That's a Ted Mobile. They made a Bert Reynolds Smokey and the Bandit car they're bringing to the auction, which ought to bring a lot of money. You know, I'll bid on it up to where I think I can make money with it. Probably won't get it, but I'm a big fan of his. So hopefully I can get lucky with that. And I like dealing with him. So I'll go there just to hang out and see my friends and buy some cars. I need to get some cars for Carlisle. Cars I've had a while, cars that have an edge to them, cars I've had any luck with.
How many do you want to take?
I want to take a truckload. I like to take around 9. Lakeland, Carlisle auction's coming up. I can buy a lot of cars there and see my buddies, horse trade some cars. There's some one-of-a-kind stuff, which I really like because there's no one going to tell you, well, I can buy another one down the street for such and such, because you can't. So, you know, it may take a little longer to move, but you can really make a lot of money with an oddball. The Buick's got to go.
The 76 Cadillac? The
Convertible, sell it. Maybe that 58 Chevy, that one I've had a while, that should go.
What about the 55 Bel Air?
No, too nice. Yeah, a couple of Lincoln sedans, get rid of them.
Okay.
Those 70s Lincolns are pretty slow right now. Maybe one of these Beetles I've had long enough.
Okay.
All right.
The blue one or the yellow one?
The pink one. Get rid of that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the 98 Mustang, the yellow one?
Yeah, definitely. That's enough. That's a load. Okay. Get them ready. Harold's here. I'll
right.
send them.
All right.
Thank you. Good man. Threw together about 8 or 9 cars. Just cars I've had a while, late model trades, some junk that I don't want. And I'll bring them up there and try to mesh them into somebody else and bring back something better. You know, instead of blowing my brains out at the auction and losing all my money, I'll swap them for something else and get another chance. Works. I'm in Lakeland at the Sun and Fun Center. I came here today to buy, sell, trade, exchange, laugh, see my buddies, hang out. I've been to Carlisle auctions for years. They just recently moved to this site and it is awesome.
This weekend is our first event here in Lakeland. We started in Zephyr Hills 3 years ago, built that event to the point where we could no longer operate there because the facility was too small. We have a whole airport here to work with. We've had a record crowd today, and as far as our cars are concerned, we've had the best turnout of cars that we've ever had at an auction.
We've consigned 425 cars, split over 2 days, Friday and Saturday, running 9:30 in the morning till about 6 in the evening. We're basically doing collector cars. We have cars here from the 20s up through modern day muscle cars, a little bit of everything. One thing that our auction does that no other auction on the market does, we offer what we call a free unless sold policy. And what that means is, I would offer you a consignment in our sale and sell you a spot. We would market your car properly, do our best to advertise it. If we cannot sell your car, I would refund your consignment fee. That's why we operate as free unless sold. There's nobody else doing that.
There are some incredible cars here. There's a Lamborghini Countach I'm interested in. There are some wonderful Jaguars and Rolls Royces and classic Chevys. They have a whole display of, you know, multi-million-dollar motorhomes. They're incredible. I hope to buy cars that I can make money with. I'm not a collector. If the buys are good, I'll buy 20, 30 cars. It all depends upon the buys. My day has been busy. I had a lot of fun. I bought a cool limousine. It's a big stretch limousine with no top. All the windows are cut and manicured the right way, and it's built beautifully. In my opinion, I robbed it. I'm really happy about it. And I think it'll sell because it's just one of a kind in the world. Between Lakeland and Zephyr Hills, there's no comparison. Everything is flowing. I'm buying, selling, trading. Just what I want to do. And there's 400 cars in the auction. You got everything from a tank to vintage airplanes. There's all kinds of fantastic cars. And it's great for me because it's in my backyard. It's in Florida. The car corral's bopping. It's just great. I'm going to buy some more cars and I'm going to do more deals out in the corral and I'm going to hang around through Sunday. I'm having fun.
We sold a Trans Am that a restoration company did in honor of Bert, and then they were going to donate the proceeds from the car to the Bert Reynolds Film Institute.
My favorite event was certainly having Bert Reynolds here. There's no question about that.
I think Bert Reynolds has something to say that might make you want to bid again. Sir?
The reserve is off.
We're going to sell this car, gentlemen.
When Bert Reynolds had these Trans Ams with Smokey and the Bandit, when the movie came out, sales went up 70%. It's unbelievable. This man is a living legend.
Let's sell this car.
When we sold that Trans Am, it brought all the money in the world because Bert Reynolds was here.
Hey, Mr. Reynolds, if you would do me the favor and say one word, and you know what that is. Go. Congratulations, you got yourself a piece of history. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Mr. Reynolds a great round of applause for being here with us today. He's a legend.
What a pleasure to have Mr. Reynolds here. You could see the crowd. Everybody was enthusiastic. And we have had lines after lines after lines all day long to get his autograph.
It's really exciting for me. One of the top entertainers in the world is here today. That's Bert Reynolds. I mean, he's like an icon. You're one of my all-time idols, Deliverance and Smokey and the Bandit, of course, and The Long and Short. I'm just such a fan. It's such an honor to be just around you and, you know, man. You know, he's a really nice man, so I'm just hoping he just to let me introduce my son to him. That would mean a lot to me.
I'd like to introduce you to my son. I got another Ted. Ted. Bert Reynolds, my son Ted.
How old are you, Ted?
I'll be 11.
Wow, you're going to be a big one.
I think he's going to be 6'8".
He's going to grow into those feet, and then he's going to start knocking people all over the place.
He's starting with football.
That's what I mean.
I know, and you played.
Man,
Well, now you met yourself a legend. Get out of here. Go take a
take
hike.
care of yourself.
I'm a huge Bert Reynolds fan. I wanted to buy the car for like 40, 45. It went about 48. It is what it is. But I got a big kick out of seeing Bert, and you know, he's wonderful. He's a legend. It's been a fantastic weekend with Carlisle at Lakeland, and it's been the first time they've done the show and auction and corral, and they killed them. They nailed it. It was amazing. Everything went great. The cars were great. I got a bunch of new cars. I sold cars, traded cars, bought cars at auction. Bill Miller is a sweet guy. His whole family's involved in this business, and they're just great. They know how to put a show on. They're nice to you. They know how to treat people. Sitting down and talking with Bert Reynolds today was just spectacular for me. He shook hands with my little boy, and it's very special for me because my boy is my world, so it's special. I was gonna buy the Firebird. I got outbid. It was all right. It was worth the money. And Tim asked me to look at some motor coaches that were quite exceptional. I'm not a motor coach kind of a guy, but they were nice, no question about it. I think I taught school this weekend. I think I did well. You know, now I get to take the new cars home and turn them into sold cars. And I get to buy more and sell more and trade more and flip these and create more Frankensteins. It's gonna be great. I bought this wonderful stretched, one-of-a-kind parade Cadillac limousine. I'm gonna have a blast with it. I think Robin will be thrilled with this load of cars because I didn't buy any clown cars. The limo's borderline, but it's too nice to call a clown car. I'm probably gonna get in that big limousine and cruise home with Teddy. That'll be great.